The thing I sort of remind me of a little bit, and you'll remember this better than me, John, at the time, but it sort of is redolent of, is a bit like the petrol protests in 2001 against the new Labour government. And that was a wider thing because everyone pays for petrol, but there was a sort of sense in the country, again, of a kind of slightly anti-elite, populist discontent that they just don't get it. And the question, I think, is the extent to which farmers can become, on farming, this becomes a kind of lightning rod issue for those wider emotional and wider political arguments and set of discontents. That's the thing that I would be worried about more if I were Starmer, not the actual kind of number of farmers and the actual sort of facts over this policy in and of themselves.
I mean, look, Lewis, here we are. We're standing in the middle of Whitehall. Parliament Square is about sort of 150 metres that way, and just to our right is the Treasury. I would think for the moment Rachel Reeves is pretty unfussed by the level of protest, given the state of public opinion at the moment. As a snapshot of British opinion stands, there isn't a huge amount of sympathy for farmers per se. The question is, as you've raised, does this change? Does this become the lightning rod? Does this become the issue where other discontents attach themselves to?
They don't get it.
They don't
understand
it. And we've seen the power of that in America writ large for a decade now.
We're going to be talking to Patrick Radden Keefe, who many of you will know as the author of Empire of Pain, that basically told the story globally of the Sacklers' involvement in the opioid crisis that killed, we think, 750,000 people in America on a legal drug.